Can I ask you this question?
Yeah.
When did you first start making money out of it, and how did you make money?
So, for the first 5 years, I remember I would look myself in the mirror, maybe at the end of the year, and be like, what am I doing? And how can I justify doing this again? Because we couldn't even pay like the rent with what we were doing. There wasn't even a business model. I didn't even know what the hell I was doing, to be honest. I was just getting anybody stupid enough to come to my kitchen to talk to me. And I was introverted, I had no friends, and my city friends thought I was insane. They wouldn't come on the show. So it was just anybody who was dumb enough to come to the kitchen and talk to me.
That was 5 years though?
Yeah, that was
that.
5 years before I think we made our first money. I think in 2015 or 16, I started an academy. And I realized I had an audience that would pay money to learn from me, which is a very new concept back then. And nobody was doing that business model.
Yeah.
I mean, Rogan was ahead of me. But also, you look at the Rogans and the Patrick Bet-Davids, I mean, they were independently wealthy, and they funded those things from their wealth. So, they didn't have business models. There weren't many models out there. And so for me, it was just faith. I looked in the mirror, Spencer, and every year I looked in it and I said, wait a second, is this thing making money? No. Does it have any chance of? No. Is it even going anywhere? No. Is anyone watching it? No. Okay. Are you a better person? Yes. Are you happier? I am, actually. Are you making friends? I actually have some friends. Are you connected to people? Oh man, making some connections. Like, that Dorian Yates guy is kind of cool. And wow. Then let's do it one more year. And that's the decision I would make. And then, my girlfriend at the time, mother of my children, she was so loyal that I think one time in like 3 years or 4 years, she said to me, is this gonna make money one day? And otherwise she just let me alone. And so I was just a man on a mission. I'm like that guy in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, where he's at his house and he's building a mashed potato mountain on his thing. And the next thing he's doing, he's building a mountain in his living room. And he doesn't know what he's doing, but he's gotta build this mountain. And then he's gotta go to the mountain and meet the aliens. And that was me, right? And so everyone around me like, what are you doing? And I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something I have to do. And I just gotta do it, and I don't know why I gotta do it. And then later, I don't know, maybe I meet the aliens, I don't know. And maybe that's like when Rogan invited me on his show, it was like, oh, the aliens said you're going in the right direction, Brian, keep going. Or when you get an amazing guest, or you sell somebody an academy course, it was like, yep, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then that just kept me going. But many times I was like looking into the abyss, just thinking, what the hell am I doing? Many, many times. And then with the challenges you said, when you become famous and then infamous, and then people try to cancel you and deplatform you, and then people come attack you, and then they take away the things that you had and take away your assets. And the world's asking you, okay, are you still gonna do this? You still want some of this? I was like, yes, I do. And so then I got to change and move, and it's been the most incredible growth experience ever. And along the way, I've become sober. Would never have happened without London Real. I've become a father. Would have never happened without London Real. Become a filmmaker. Ran to be mayor of London. I got my first boxing match in 3 weeks. That's all because of London Real. So I'm so grateful, and it's just made me a better person.
And you can see that.
Oh my God. And I still have work to do, and I'm still learning, And so I know exactly what you're talking about. But you articulate it, I think, even better than me.
How do you get out of a rat race? How do you create wealth not only for yourself, but also for the generations to come after?
I am absolutely amazed with the quality of companies that we're getting exposure to.
We go on to Zoom calls with the innovators and the folks who are building new applications in metaverse, blockchain, artificial intelligence, decentralized finance.
What's going on, everybody? Thumbs up if you can see me.
We are focusing on early stage investment.
And the quality of people that we're getting exposure to, whether it be Dan Tapiero with 1RT, Jason Ma from Open, Yatsu from Animoca.
It's been a phenomenal experience thus far. It has far exceeded my expectations.
We are focusing on cutting edge technologies.
I view it now as the best investment I've ever made. The upside, I view, is unlimited.
And as a retail investor, I would never get this exposure anywhere else outside of Investment Club.
See you in the Investment Club.